Hi students, welcome to the PYQ discussions of the topic vectors. In this video, we will be discussing the questions from 2024 and 2025 as well. Okay, so let's start. Our very first question. Two vectors are given, let vector A and vector B. Okay, two vectors are given such that vector A and vector B. And it is given that the two vectors are unit vectors such that the angle between them is pi by 3. If lambda vector A plus 2 vector B and 3 vector A minus lambda vector B, two vectors are represented in terms of vector A and vector B, okay, a linear combination, are perpendicular to each other, then you need to find the number of values of lambda in the interval minus 1 to 3. Okay, so how are you going to find the value of lambda here? Okay, at first, two vectors are given and they have already mentioned that they are unit vectors, right? And the important data is like these two vectors are what? Perpendicular vectors. If those two vectors are perpendicular, then the corresponding dot product will be 0. Therefore, if you take the dot product, it will be like lambda vector A plus 2 vector B dot 3 vector A minus lambda vector B is equal to what? 0. And if you open it, you will get 3 lambda into magnitude of A square. Okay, lambda vector A dot 3 vector A. Then lambda vector A dot minus lambda vector B equal to minus lambda square into vector A dot vector B plus 6 into vector B dot vector A and vector A dot vector B are same. Therefore, we can write it like this. Next one, plus 2 vector B minus lambda into vector B. That is minus 2 lambda into magnitude of B square is equal to 0. See, what will be magnitude of A square? That is equal to 1. And what is magnitude of B square? That is also equal to 1. Okay, so we need to find the value of vector A dot vector B. Okay, that also is very easy because they have already given you the angle between vector A and vector B. Okay, therefore, vector A dot vector B is equal to magnitude of vector A into magnitude of vector B into what? Cos theta. Therefore, this is 1, this is also 1, and cos theta is cos pi by 3. What is the value of cos pi by 3? That is 1 by 2. That is 1 into cos pi by 3. The net value will be 1 by 2. So, the value of vector A dot vector B is what? 1 by 2. Here, the value of magnitude of A square and the value of magnitude of B square is 1. Since they are unit vectors, it is given in the question. Therefore, we can rewrite it like 3 lambda minus lambda square into, that is 1 by 2 plus 6 into vector A dot vector B is 1 by 2, that is 3 minus 2 lambda is equal to 0. 3 lambda minus 2 lambda, that can be written as lambda, that is lambda minus lambda square by 2 plus 3 is equal to 0. Okay, so it's a quadratic equation. Therefore, I am going to multiply this quadratic equation with minus 2 and you will get lambda square and minus 2 lambda minus 6 is equal to 0. Okay, I have multiplied here with minus 2. Since RHS is 0, you don't have to bother about the right hand side. Okay, you will get this. So this is a quadratic equation. Is very easy to solve, and it is also very easy to find the range of the roots. Okay, from here. So lambda square minus 2 lambda minus 6 is equal to 0, right? We can solve this like lambda is equal to minus of minus 2 is 2 plus or minus root of minus 2 the whole square minus 4 into 1 into minus 6 divided by 2. Okay, so this will be minus 2 whole square is 4 and this is minus 4 into minus 6 is minus 24. And what is 4 plus 24? 4 plus 24 is 28. Okay, therefore, how will you rewrite root 28? That is, root 28 can be written as 4 into 7, that is 2 root 7, right? We can write that in the next one. That is lambda is equal to 2 plus or minus 2 root 7 by 2. Okay, we can cancel out the 2. It will be lambda is equal to 1 plus or minus root 7. So, what is the value of root 7? See, root 4 is 2 and root 9 is 3. So, root 7 lies between 2 and 3, right? Therefore, we can write root 7 as 2 point something. Therefore, two values of lambda will be like lambda is equal to 1 plus 2 point something and lambda will be 1 minus 2 point something. they have given to find number of values of lambda in the interval, closed interval minus 1 to 3. Okay. So what is 1 plus 2 point something? Lambda is equal to 3 point something. And what is 1 minus 2 point something? Lambda is equal to minus 1 point something. Okay. So there are two values of lambda. Interestingly, one value is greater than 3 and the other value is less than minus 1. Okay. So in both the cases, the value does not lie in this interval. Therefore, number of values of lambda which satisfying the above equation, that is lambda square minus 2 lambda minus 6 is equal to 0 in the corresponding interval is what? 0. Okay, there are values, but there are no values in this interval. Okay, I hope you got the idea here. Okay, let's move to the next question. Next one. It is given that vector A and vector B be two vectors such that magnitude of vector B is equal to 1 and magnitude of vector B cross A is equal to 2. Then you need to find magnitude of vector B cross vector A minus vector B the whole square. That is, you need to find the value of this one. Magnitude of vector B cross vector A minus vector B the whole square is equal to. This is a value which you need to find here. So, you know the expansion of this one, right? What is vector A minus vector B the whole square? That will be magnitude of A square plus magnitude of B square minus 2 into vector A dot vector B. Okay, 2 into vector A dot vector B. Let's apply that here. Therefore, vector B cross vector A minus vector B the whole square is equal to, right? Therefore, it will be magnitude of vector B cross vector A whole square. Instead of in the corresponding equation, instead of A, we have vector B cross vector A here. And instead of vector B, we have vector B here. So we can apply as in the given equation. It will be vector B cross vector A whole square plus magnitude of vector B whole square minus 2 into vector B cross vector A dot vector B. Okay. So what is vector B cross vector A? That is 2. That is 2 square plus. And what is vector B? That is 1 unit vector, right? Therefore, it will be 1 square minus. So, what is vector B cross A dot vector B? What is the value of that? See, what is the specialty of this one? This is a cross product, right? See, we know that vector B cross vector A will be perpendicular to vector A and vector B, right? That is, we know that vector B cross vector A or vector A cross vector B, it will be perpendicular to vector A, also perpendicular to what? Vector B. That is, vector B cross vector A will be perpendicular to vector A and vector B. See, if these two vectors are perpendicular, then what is the result of their corresponding dot product? That will be equal to 0. So basically, this will vanish. That is that the dot product will be equal to 0. Therefore, we have to consider only this one. That is 2 square plus 1 square is what? 5. That is the final cut answer for this. Therefore, the final value is what? 5. Okay. I hope it's clear. It was an easy question. Okay. Let's move to the next one. Okay. 2025 question. Okay, it is given that two vectors, vector A is a unit vector, it is given, is perpendicular to the vectors vector B and vector C and makes an angle of cos inverse minus 1 by 3 with the vector I plus j plus k. Okay. If A cap makes an angle of pi by 3 with the vector I plus alpha j plus k, then you need to find the value of alpha. It's a progressive question, a constructive question. Okay, you need to find this accordingly. Okay, only then we will reach the final answer. See, about this question, if you look at the options, there are two options mainly given, right? That is plus or minus root 6. Either it is plus root 6 or minus root 6, like that. Plus root 3 and minus root 3. Four options are like this. So, this question, be very careful with this question. The sign, that is plus or minus, is very important in this question. Okay. We need to assign a particular sign at somewhere, and that will be the crucial part of this question. Okay. So, the first data which is given is A cap. It is a unit vector. It is perpendicular to the two vectors, vector B and vector C. Both the vectors are given. How will you write a vector? How will you represent a unit vector which is perpendicular to the two vectors? It's easy actually. That is, A cap is equal to vector B cross vector C divided by magnitude of vector B cross vector C. Normally you will write like this, but you need to put a plus or minus sign here because either the vector will be towards us or away from us. Okay, if it is towards us, then positive. If it is away from us, then negative. Okay, therefore vector A cap can be represented like this. And for this, we need to find B cross C. Okay, easy one. That is I, J, K. And what was B? 1 minus 2, 3. 1 minus 2, 3. And what is C? 2, 3 minus 1. 2, 3 minus 1. So it will be like A cap will be like plus or minus, what will be the first value? 2 minus 9, right? That is minus 7. I'm not going to open that. You know, all of you know how to do that. Okay, that's why. And next one is minus 1 minus 6. That is minus 1 minus 6. Another negative along with the determinant. That is plus 7j. And the last one, 3 plus 4, that is plus 7k divided by what will be magnitude of vector C? That will be root of 7 square plus 7 square plus 7 square. What is the value of that? 3 into root 7 square. That is root of 3 into 7 square. 7 we can take it outside. That is 7 into root 3. If you cancel out 7, it will be A equal to plus or minus I plus j plus k divided by root 3. Okay, the unit vector will be like this. But there are two optional unit vectors. Either it is positive or negative. Which sign do we need to select here? Okay, for that they have given the additional data. That is this one. It is making an angle cos inverse minus 1 by 3 with the vector I plus j plus k, right? That is, if you write like this, that is cos theta is equal to A dot I plus j plus k divided by magnitude of A into magnitude of I plus j plus k. Okay. So what is cos theta? Minus 1 by 3. What is theta? Cos inverse minus 1 by 3. You know that inverse trigonometric function, right? Therefore, what is cos theta? Minus 1 by 3. Therefore, it becomes minus 1 by 3 is equal to A dot. What was A? Plus or minus 1 minus I plus j plus k divided by root 3 dot I plus j plus k divided by, what is the magnitude of a unit vector? 1 itself, 1 into, what is the magnitude of this one? Root of 1 square plus 1 square plus 1 square. Okay. Easy one. We need to open the other slide. That is minus 1 by 3 is equal to, see, this is root 3, right? This is also what? Root 3. Root 3 into root 3 is what? 3. That is equal to by 3 plus or minus. Okay. And what was A? Minus I plus j plus k. We can dot that here. Minus 1 I into I is minus 1 and plus 1. And this is also plus 1. So basically these two got cancelled. It will be 1 only. That is, it is equal to 1 by 3. Okay. So minus 1 by 3 is equal to plus or minus. Okay, sorry. That is 1 only. Okay, I put 1 by 3 here. Sorry, my mistake. That is plus or minus 1. Okay. See, for the equation to match, it should be minus 1 by 3. Therefore, for A cap, we should use minus of minus I plus j plus k divided by root 3. That is, A cap is equal to I minus j minus k divided by root 3. That is the final cut value of A. Okay, now you got the unit vector. There is more to do. See, they have given an additional vector, that is, I think, I plus alpha j plus k, the angle is pi by 3. Okay, that is additional vector I plus alpha j plus k, and with this A cap is making an angle of pi by 3. Okay, therefore we can take it as cos theta, theta 1 is equal to A cap dot I plus alpha j plus k divided by magnitude of A into magnitude of I plus alpha j plus k. Okay. And cos theta 1 is what? Cos 60. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is equal to, we can fill up the denominator first. This is 1. 1 into this is root of alpha square plus 1 square plus 1 square. That is root of alpha square plus 2. And if you dot all a cap and this one, a cap is here. I into this, that is 1. Okay, we can put the root 3 later. Okay, that is minus j into, that is minus alpha, and minus k into k, that is minus 1 divided by a root 3 is here. Okay, this and this got cancelled. So this becomes 1 by 2 is equal to minus of alpha by root 3 into root of alpha square plus 2. Okay, one thing which we need to identify here is that we can identify the sign of alpha from this step itself. How? We know that the LHS of this equation is positive. So the RHS should be positive, right? And if you observe the RHS, there is numerator as well as denominator. The denominator will be positive. Obviously, you know that. How will the numerator should be positive? For the numerator should be positive, alpha should be equal to a negative value. Only then the negative and negative will be positive, right? Therefore, already we figure out the sign of alpha, that is alpha will be negative. Okay, then we can solve alpha easily here. Just squaring both sides, equating, we'll get the value of alpha. Okay, so after squaring, it will be like 1 by 4 is equal to alpha square by 3 into alpha square plus 2. That is alpha, 4 alpha square is equal to, see if you open the bracket, it will be 3 alpha square plus 6. That is equal to 3 alpha square plus 6. Therefore, alpha square is equal to what? 6. Therefore, alpha is equal to plus or minus root 6. See, there are two values, right? That is, one is root 6 and another is minus root 6. Since we figured out the value of sign of alpha already, alpha is negative. Okay, therefore, what is the value of alpha here? It should be negative root 6. Therefore, what is the final cut value of alpha? Minus root 6. Okay. I hope it's clear. Let's move to the next one. That's a bit lengthy question. Okay. Okay, sorry, this one. See, if vector C be the projection of vector B, lambda I plus 4k, and the vector A is equal to I plus 2j plus 2k. Okay. And if vector A plus vector C is given, that is given as 7, and the area of the parallelogram, then you need to find the area of the parallelogram formed by the vectors vector B and vector C. 2025 question, integer type. Okay. Let's try and do this. See, what is the objective here? To find the area of the parallelogram formed by the vectors vector B and vector C. What is the area of the parallelogram formed by the vectors vector B and vector C? Easy. That is the magnitude of the cross product vector B and vector C. Okay. But what is our problem here? Vector C is unknown. Vector B is given, but one parameter of vector B is unknown, right? Lambda is not there. Lambda is given there, but we do not know the value of lambda as of now. Okay. One hint is that lambda is greater than 0. And how are we going to solve this question? Let's try. See, vector C is the projection of vector B on vector A, right? Therefore, what is magnitude of vector C? That is equal to vector B dot vector A divided by magnitude of vector A. Okay. What is vector B dot vector A? Lambda I dot I is lambda, and 4k dot 2k is what? Plus 8 divided by, what is magnitude of A? That is root of 1 square plus 2 square plus 2 square. That is root of 9. And what is root of 9? 3. That is, this is what magnitude of C is. Then we need to find, we need to equate this. Okay. So, vector A plus vector C the whole square is equal to 7. See, to solve this, you need to know one thing. Either we need to get C in terms of its component, that is xi plus yj plus zk, or otherwise, you should just know the magnitude of C and the angle between B and C only. Okay. See, if you know the magnitudes of vector B, vector C, and the angle between both of them, there is we can easily find the area of this parallelogram. Okay. So let's try and solve this out. We know that vector A plus vector C the whole square is equal to 7 square. Sorry, I forgot to put a square there. Okay. Let's expand this like magnitude of vector A square plus magnitude of vector C square plus 2 into it will be magnitude of vector A, magnitude of vector C into cos theta is equal to 49. And what is magnitude of A square? That is magnitude of A is 3, therefore its square is 9. 9 plus magnitude of C square plus 2 into 3 into magnitude of C into cos theta is equal to 49. So how will you compensate for cos theta? It's very easy. It's given in the question actually. Just try and figure that out. See, vector C is the projection of vector B on vector A, right? See, this is vector A, this is vector B. Vector C is the projection of vector B on what? Vector A, right? So what is the angle between vector A and vector C? 0. See, vector C is the projection of vector B on vector A, right? Therefore, what is the angle between vector C and vector A? It's 0, okay. Therefore, this becomes 1, okay. Therefore, we can take this 49 here. It becomes magnitude of C square plus 6 into magnitude of C minus 40 is equal to 0. Okay, we can factorize this like, it's a quadratic equation magnitude of C. We can factorize it like magnitude of C plus 10 and minus 4, right? Plus 10 into magnitude of C minus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, magnitude of C is equal to what? 4. I have neglected this sign because magnitude of a vector cannot be negative. Therefore, what is the value of magnitude of C? 4. And substitute that value here, you will get the value of lambda. Okay, we can sort it out from here itself. So, magnitude of C is what? 4. That is 4 is equal to lambda plus 8 by 3. Lambda plus 8 by 3. That is lambda plus 8 is equal to what? 12, and lambda is equal to what? 4. Now you got the value of what? Lambda as well as magnitude of C. Okay, so you need to find magnitude of vector B cross vector C, right? We can do it in the next slide. See, what is vector B cross vector C? That is magnitude of vector B cross vector C. That is magnitude of vector B into vector C into sine gamma. Gamma is the angle between vector B and vector C. Okay, it's an interesting one. Okay, so what is magnitude of, what is B? B is equal to lambda I plus 4j, right? B is equal to lambda I plus 4j. And what was lambda? 4. That is B is equal to 4i plus 4j. Then what will be magnitude of B? Root of 4 square plus 4 square, that is root of 32, that is 4 root 2. That is magnitude of B is equal to 4 root 2. And how will you, magnitude of C, right? What was magnitude of C? 4. Okay, that is also given. So, how will you find gamma? Gamma is the angle between vector B and vector C. How will you find gamma? See, this will be gamma. See, since vector C is the projection of vector B on vector A, the angle between vector B and vector A and angle between vector B and vector C will be same. It lies on here, right? Therefore, instead of finding gamma between vector B and vector C, it will be easier if you find gamma between vector B and vector A. Okay, just find gamma with respect to the two vectors, vector B and vector A. It will be same as the vectors, vector B and vector C. Okay, so I'm going to find gamma here. That is cos gamma is equal to, okay, I can write that here. Cos gamma is equal to vector A, okay, vector A dot vector B divided by magnitude of vector A into magnitude of vector B. Okay, and what was vector A? I think it's I plus 2j plus 2k, right? That is vector A is equal to I plus 2j plus 2k. And if you multiply, you'll get 4 and 8, right? That is 4 plus 8 divided by magnitude of vector. We know that 3 into what is magnitude of vector B? That is 4 root 2. That is 12 by 12 root 2. That is cos gamma is equal to 1 by root 2. So what will be sine gamma? If cos gamma is equal to 1 by root 2, sine gamma will also be equal to what? 1 by root 2, because the corresponding value will be 45. Okay, substitute that value here. That's all. The answer is, you'll get the answer. That is magnitude of vector B. That is vector B is what is vector B? Yeah, 4 root 2. Magnitude of vector C, 4 into 1 by root 2. Cancel this and this. And what is the final cut answer? 16. Very easy question and slightly tricky also. If you very well know the concept of projection of one vector on another vector, it will be very easy. Okay, the angle part was missing and we just sorted out. Okay, another question from 2025, a very easy one. See, two vectors are given, vector A and vector B are given, and vector C. Okay, be three vectors such that vector C is coplanar with vector A and vector B. And if vector C is perpendicular to vector B, okay, that is one condition, and vector A dot vector C is equal to 5, then you need to find magnitude of vector C. Okay, easy one. See, these types of questions are often asked. Okay, the one vector C will be unknown and the constraints of C will be given. You need to find C and something will be asked in the question which is associated with this C to get to the final answer. Okay, it will be always like that. So many questions are asking from 2024 and 2025 as well. Okay, so we know that C is coplanar with vector A and vector B. If that is they are on the same plane. If three vectors are coplanar, then you know the condition, which is a very famous condition, then we can write one vector as a linear combination of the other vectors. That is, we can write like vector C is equal to lambda vector A plus mu vector B. Okay, and they have given that two conditions are given, that C is perpendicular to vector B. Therefore, vector C dot vector B is equal to 0. And vector A dot vector C is equal to what? 5. Vector A dot vector C is equal to 5. Okay, so I'm going to dot here with B and A separately. With B first, that is vector C dot vector B is equal to lambda vector A plus mu vector B dot vector B. Okay, that is equal to 0, right? If you open the bracket, you will get lambda into vector A dot vector B, okay, plus mu into magnitude of vector B square is equal to 0. Okay, we need to find A dot B. That is, A dot B is equal to 3 plus 2 minus 3 got cancelled. That is, A dot B is equal to 2. That is 2 lambda plus what is magnitude of B square? That is 3 square plus 1 square plus minus 1 the whole square, that is 11. 11 is equal to 0. Let's place that there. Next one, that is A dot C is equal to 5. Therefore, we need to multiply here with dot here with A. That is vector A dot vector C is equal to lambda vector A plus mu vector B dot vector, okay, vector A. Okay, that is vector A. That is equal to 5. It will be lambda into magnitude of A square plus mu into vector A dot vector B is equal to 5. What is magnitude of A square? Magnitude of A square is 3 square plus 2 square plus 1 square. That is 9, 13 and 14, right? That is 14 lambda plus, okay, here we have 11 mu. Okay, 14 lambda plus mu into A dot B. What is A dot B? 2. That is 2 mu is equal to 5. So, two equations, two unknowns. We know how to solve that. We can use the next slide. Okay, that is 2 lambda plus 11 mu is equal to 0. 2 lambda plus 11 mu is equal to 0. The next equation is 14 lambda plus 2 mu is equal to 5. That is 14 lambda plus 2 mu is equal to 5. This is 0 and this is 5. Okay, so from here we can figure out lambda. What is lambda? Lambda is equal to minus 11 mu by 2. We can substitute it here itself. That is 14 into, it will be minus 11 mu by 2 plus 2 mu is equal to 5. Cancel this and this 7. That is minus 77 mu plus 2 mu. That is minus 75 mu. Minus 75 mu is equal to 5. That is mu is equal to minus 1 by 15. The value of mu is what? Minus 1 by 15. Therefore, what will be the value of lambda? Minus 11 into minus 1, minus 11 by 2 into minus 1 by 15. That is, it will be 11 by what? 30. To make the denominator same, we can rewrite like this. Okay, 75% of the problem is done. Let's move to solve C. Okay, that is C is equal to lambda vector A plus mu vector B, right? That is lambda is equal to 11 by 30 vector A plus minus 2 by 30 into vector B. Okay, we can take 30 outside. 1 by 30, that is 1 by 30 into 11 vector A. Okay, previous slide, vector A is equal to I plus 2j plus 3k, right? Vector A is equal to I plus 2j plus 3k and B is equal to 3i minus k. Vector B is equal to 3i minus k. I think it's I forgot. Okay, 3i plus j minus k. Okay, sorry for that. Okay, let's multiply this. What is 11 into A? That is 11i plus 22j plus 33k and minus 2 into B. That is, or just 2, that is 6i plus 2j minus 2k. Okay, subtracting. So it will be 5i plus 20j plus 35k. Okay, this will be like this. So you need to find magnitude of C, right? That is, magnitude of C is equal to 30. We can keep it here. Why? Because I'm not going to operate with 30 because it will be 5 by 30, 20 by 30 and 35 by 30. Okay, we can reduce this, but see, it will be 5 square by 30 square, 20 square by 30 square, 35 square by 30 square. 30 square will be common. If you take it outside, it will be 30. Rest will be root of 5 square plus 20 square plus 35 square. So 5 square is 25. That is 25 plus 400 is 425. 425 plus 35 square. That is, I think, 1225 plus 425. That is 1650. That is basically it will be root 1650. Okay, we can reduce it. 1650 divided by 2. It will be 825. I think we can divide it 25. 25 times 4 is 100. So into 8, that is 32 plus 1, that is 33. Okay, 33. So that will be it. Therefore, magnitude of C is equal to root of 2 into 25 into 33 divided by 30. Next one. We need to simplify that. We can take 25 outside. It will be 5 into root of 66 divided by 30. We can cancel this 6, right? Okay, and 2 ways we can cancel this. Okay, either we can do one thing. This is 6, right? We can rewrite it like root 36. Just one more slide. That is root 66 by 6. That is root 66 by 6. I am writing it like this. Sorry. Root of 66 by 36. Okay, I put a root here as well. If you cancel this with 6, you will get 11 by 6. So what is the answer? Root 11 by 6. Calculation was a bit more in this one. Okay, but easy one. Okay, the final answer. Fourth one is the correct option. Okay, I hope you got it. Next one. The least positive in the next question, 2024 question. The least positive integral value of alpha for which the angle between the vectors alpha I minus 2j plus 2k and alpha I plus 2 alpha j minus 2k is acute. I will do that. Let's check it out. See, let's take it as vector A and vector B. Okay, so cos theta is equal to vector A dot vector B divided by magnitude of vector A into magnitude of vector B. Okay, so they have mentioned that the angle is acute, right? Angle is acute means it lies between 0 degree and 90 degree, basically first quadrant. And for first quadrant, cos is what? Positive. So basically the LHS is what? Positive. Is equal to vector A dot vector B. What is vector A dot vector B? Alpha into alpha is what? Alpha square minus 2 into minus plus 2 alpha minus 4 alpha 2 minus 4. Okay, divide by this. You don't have to consider this. Okay, so why? Because magnitude of vector A and magnitude of vector B, they will always be what? Positive. Magnitude of a vector will be positive. So either 0 or positive. Okay, but in this case, they are non-zero vectors, therefore they will be positive. Here is a positive value. So for this to be positive, the numerator should be what? Positive. Okay, see, we all know that when you are considering both numerator and denominator, they will be positive only if there are two cases. Either both of them should be of the same sign. Okay, in simple way, either both of them should be positive or both of them should be negative. Okay, in here already we know that the denominator part is negative, positive. Therefore, the numerator should also be what? Positive. Therefore, alpha square minus 4 alpha minus 4 greater than 0. An easy one. See, there are two methods we can solve from here. One is using quadratic equation method and another one is completing the square method, which you all will be familiar. Okay, we have studied that on integration. Okay, we can use that method. We can use completing the square method to do this question. Okay, there is one more question, and for that we need to apply quadratic equation method. Okay, so I'm going to do this. Completing this to a perfect square, that is alpha square minus 4 alpha plus 4 should be there, right? Minus 4 and another minus 4 which is in here greater than 0. So this is what? Alpha minus 2 the whole square greater than what? 8. That is alpha minus 2 the whole square should be greater than 8. Just substitute the values. The least positive integral value alpha for which the angle between the vectors, these are acute, right? So we have reached here. What should be the value of alpha that should be assigned, that can be assigned to make it greater than 8? Is it 1? 1 minus 2 whole square, that is minus 1 square, that is 1. Not greater than 8. What about 2? 0. What about 3? 3 minus 2? No, 1 square, that is not greater than 8. What about 4? 4 minus 2 whole square, that is 2 square. I am substituting alpha is equal to 1, 2, 3. Okay, and I have reached 4. What is 4 minus 2? 2 square, that is 4. 4 is not greater than 8. What about alpha is equal to 5? 5 minus 2. What is 5 minus 2? 3. And what is 3 square? 9. That's it. Okay. That is 9 is greater than 8 for alpha is equal to what? 5. So that is the value of alpha. Numbers which are greater than 5 should satisfy. Okay, the integers. Okay. Positive integers which I'm talking about. Sorry. But you need to find the least positive value. That is what? 5. Okay. Is it clear? I hope it is clear. Okay, it was a very easy question. Okay. Time saving one. Okay, next one. We need to move to the next question. That is, I think we have already seen that. Okay. PQR. Be the vertex of a triangle PQR. Then you need to find the angle of angle QPR. Okay, how will you find that? Very, very, very easy question. Okay, let's draw the triangle first. QPR, right? QPR. Okay, so this is the angle which you should find. Let's take it as theta. So what will be cos theta? The angle should be either like this or like this. Okay, the vector should be either converging or diverging. Okay, see, in dot product there is a one thing which you need to consider, like theta is the angle between vector A and vector B. Okay, theta is the angle between vector A and vector B if both of them are either converging or diverging. Okay, if it is like this, and if theta is given, don't take that theta. Okay, we need to convert it like this. Then it is same in co-initial, that is 180 minus theta. A question was asked in JEE Mains way before using this concept. Okay, just keep that in your mind. Theta is the angle between vector A and vector B if both of them are either converging, if vector A and vector B are either converging or diverging. That is, either they are co-initial or coterminous vectors. Okay, I hope it's clear. So cos theta is equal to, let's place this accordingly, vector PQ dot vector PR divided by magnitude of vector PQ into magnitude of vector PR. Okay, so we need to find PQ and PR from this. So what will be PQ? PQ is, we know that, very basic, that is OQ minus OR. Okay, so vector PQ is equal to, that is I, 4 minus 3, that is I plus 4j minus k. Like that, what will be PR? See, I'm not writing the step because it's a very basic thing. That's why. Okay. And vector PR is 4i plus j minus k. So this and this. That's all. We can apply it here. That is PQ, that is cos theta is equal to I plus 4j minus k, right? That is I plus 4j minus k dot 4i plus j minus k dot 4i plus j minus k divided by, what is the magnitude of this vector? Root 18, right? Root of 1 square plus 4 square plus minus 1 the whole square. That is root 18 into root 18. That is cos theta is equal to 4 plus 4 plus 1 divided by 18. That is, this is 9. 9 by 18 is 1 by 2. So cos theta is equal to what? 1 by 2. And which angle of cos is 1 by 2? 60 degree, that is pi by 3. Okay. So what is the final correct answer here? Pi by 3. Okay. Very easy question. The set of all alpha for which the vectors, vector A is equal to alpha I plus 6j minus 3k and vector B is equal to ti minus 2j minus 2 alpha tk are inclined at an obtuse angle for all t element of R. For all t element of R. I think there is a slight correction here. Here we have a t. Okay, please correct it. So how will you do this? We have done this question already. There was one question which was acute angle. This is obtuse angle. Okay, let's try and do this. Okay, let's take it as vector A and vector. Okay, it is already given. Therefore, let's take theta is the angle in two vectors. That is vector A dot vector B divided by magnitude of vector A into magnitude of vector B. So we know that theta is what? Obtuse. Theta is obtuse means theta lies in second quadrant between 90 degree and 180 degree. What is the value of cosine in second quadrant? It is negative. So already the left hand side become negative. Divide by C, as we already discussed before, the denominator will be negative, positive. Okay. So what is A dot B? That is alpha t square minus 12. Okay, 6 into minus 12 minus plus 6 alpha t plus 6 alpha t. Okay, we know that already the denominator part become is positive. Okay, therefore for this to be negative, this should be negative, right? Or we need to find the values for alpha. Sorry, values for alpha for which the numerator should be negative. Okay, let's try this out. It will be like alpha t square plus 6 alpha t minus 12. It should be less than 0. How will you do this? See, this is a quadratic equation in T. For a quadratic equation to be less than 0, there is a condition actually. See, consider a quadratic expression ax square plus bx plus c. For it should be less than 0, the coefficient of x square should be less than 0 and the corresponding discriminant also be less than 0. And there is one more thing. And if the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c expression should be greater than 0, then coefficient of x square, that is coefficient of x square should be greater than 0 and discriminant less than 0. These are the two cases. Okay, it's very important. Numerous questions are asked based on that. So first thing is what? Coefficient of x square less than 0. Here there is a quadratic equation t. Therefore coefficient of t square should be less than 0. What is coefficient of t square? Alpha. Therefore in here alpha should be less than 0. And the discriminant should also be what? Less than 0. What is the discriminant here? That is 6 alpha the whole square minus 4 into alpha into minus 12 less than 0. That is 36 alpha square. This is plus 48 alpha less than 0. We know that 12 is a common factor. That is 3 alpha square 48 alpha plus 4 alpha is what? Less than 0. And how will you solve this one? We need to move to the next slide. That is 3 alpha square plus 4 alpha less than 0. That is alpha less than 0 and 3 alpha square plus 4 alpha less than 0. That is alpha into 3 alpha plus 4 less than 0. Okay. So we need to find the signs. It's very easy. We need to identify the signs where it's positive and negative. Very easy one. Just equate this to 0. That is alpha into 3 alpha plus 4 is equal to 0. It will get 0 at 2 points. One point is 0 and other point is minus 4 by 3. Okay. It becomes 0 only if alpha is equal to 0 or 3 alpha plus 4 is equal to 0. Therefore, alpha is equal to minus 4 by 3. Okay. So, for values greater than 0, it will be positive. Okay, if you substitute a value which is greater than 0 in this inequation, you will get positive value. And if you substitute a value between minus 4 by 3 and 0, that is minus 1, you will get negative here. And here you will get positive. Okay, in most cases, I repeat, in most cases, it will be alternate positive and negative. But you need to check it out. Check this out, okay. So, the condition which we need to use here is this one. We already know that alpha is what? Less than 0, and it is the only case where alpha is less than 0. That is alpha element of minus 4 by 3 to what? 0. Okay, open 0. That is the final cut answer. Okay, I think here we have a closed interval. That is not, it is open interval. Okay, therefore minus 4 by 3 to 0 is the final cut answer for that. Is that clear? Let's move to the next one. For lambda greater than 0, if theta be the angle between the vectors, vector A is equal to I plus lambda j minus 3k and vector B is equal to 3i minus j plus 2k. Okay, and they have given additional data like vector A plus vector B and vector A minus vector B are perpendicular vectors. Therefore, the dot product will be 0. Okay, mutually perpendicular. Then the value of 14 cos theta whole square is equal to. So again, a progressive question. We need to find lambda and substitute here. Then we need to find the angle between vector A and vector B. Then substitute that angle here. That is cosine of that angle here. You will get the final result. That's all. And how are you going to do that? First one is like we need to find lambda, right? So for that they have given you this information like vector A plus vector B dot vector A minus vector B is equal to what? 0. See, some students do it like they will find vector A plus vector B from here, vector A minus vector B from here, and they will dot it and find the value of lambda. There is an alternative method actually, it's more easy. We know that vector A plus vector B dot vector A minus vector B is what? Magnitude of vector A square minus magnitude of vector B square, that is equal to 0. So in short it will be magnitude of A square is equal to magnitude of B square. So what is magnitude of A square? That is 1 square plus lambda square plus minus 3 square, that is lambda square plus 10. And what is magnitude of B? That is magnitude of B square is 3 square plus minus 1 square plus 2 square, that is 9, 10, 14, that is which is equal to 14. Therefore, lambda square plus 10 is equal to 14. Therefore, lambda square will be 4. What is the value of lambda? Plus or minus 2. But the condition is here, it is greater than 0. Therefore, lambda is equal to what? Lambda is equal to 2. So, we need to find, we got lambda is equal to 2. Okay, then we need to find the value of cos theta. Okay, so what is cos theta? Cos theta is equal to vector A dot vector B divided by magnitude of vector A into magnitude of vector B. So, what is vector A dot vector B? I into 3i is 3. Lambda into minus lambda j into minus 2j into minus j, lambda is gone, that is minus 2, minus 3 into 2, that is minus 6, that is 1, minus 6 is minus 5, that is minus 5 divided by, see what is the value of magnitude of B square? That is 14. What is the value of magnitude of B then? Root 14, and we know that magnitude of B square is equal to magnitude of A square, right? That is magnitude of A will also, if magnitude of B is 14, then root 14, then magnitude of A will also be what? Root 14. Or you can sort it from here itself, root of 1 square plus 2 square plus minus 3 square, that is root 14. Therefore, cos theta is equal to minus 5 by 14. That is 14 cos theta is equal to minus 5. But you need to square it because they ask you to find the value of 14 cos theta whole square. That is what? 25. Okay, I hope you got it. It's a very easy question and a time saving question also. Okay. Let's move to the next one. Let vector A is equal to 6i plus j minus k and vector B is equal to I plus j. And they have given that vector C is a vector such that vector magnitude of vector C is greater than or equal to 6. Okay. And vector A dot C is equal to 6 into magnitude of vector C. And vector C minus vector A is equal to 2 root 2. Okay, so much data is there. And the angle between vector A cross vector B and vector C is 60 degree. And you need to find magnitude of vector A cross vector B cross vector C. How are we going to find that? It's very easy. See, what is magnitude of vector P cross vector Q? That will be magnitude of vector P into magnitude of vector Q into sin theta, where theta is the angle between vector P and vector Q. See, like this, what is vector A cross vector B cross vector C? The magnitude of that. That will be magnitude of vector A cross vector B, okay, into magnitude of vector C into the angle between them, that is pi by 6, that is sine 60 degrees, sine pi by 3. Basically the magnitude of this one. Okay. See, how will you do this one? Easy actually. See, vector A cross vector B, that can be figured out from here. Both the vectors are given. It is also known, and we need to find magnitude of C only. After that, you will get the final result. Easy one. Let's find whatever is given first. That is A cross B. That is A cross B, which I am going to find here. See, in this question, too much data is there, which is actually easier for solving the questions. Okay. If you don't get the idea at the first glance, just go through the question 2 or 3 times. Okay. And just make sure that before going to the exam, just don't make this habit of reading the question 2 or 3 times. Okay. Just catch whatever is given the question from the first look itself. Okay, to same time, which is I am telling. Okay, so A cross B, first things first, A cross B. How will you find A cross B? The similar drill, I j k into 6 1 minus 1. 6 1 minus 1. B is 1 1 0. 1 1 0. Therefore, it will be minus plus I, right? And minus j into 6. Okay, again minus j plus k into 6 minus 1, that is plus 5k. Okay, so what is magnitude of vector A cross vector B? That is root of 1 square plus minus 1 square plus 5 square, that is 27. That is magnitude of vector A cross vector B is what? Magnitude of vector A cross vector B is equal to 27. Okay, and that's it. We need to find magnitude of vector C. And how will you find magnitude of vector C? 2 data are given, right? Vector A dot vector C is equal to 6 vector C. Okay, let's try and figure it out. Square this. That is magnitude of vector C minus vector A, the whole square is equal to 2 root 2 square is 8. Square this, you will get magnitude of C square plus magnitude of A square minus 2 into vector A dot vector C is equal to 8. So, what is magnitude of A square? This is given. Magnitude of A square is 38, right? That is 6 square plus 1 square plus minus 1 square. That is magnitude of C square plus 38 minus 2 into, what is vector A dot vector C? 6 into 2 into 6 into magnitude of vector C is equal to 8. That is magnitude of C square minus 12 in C. Sorry. Minus 12 into magnitude of vector C plus 30 is equal to 0. Okay. That's a quadratic equation. We can solve that. How? Using the formula. It will be magnitude of C. That's a quadratic equation in terms of magnitude of C is equal to minus of minus 12 is 12 plus or minus root of discrement. We can operate it here. That is to save the slide. That's why minus 12 the whole square minus 4 into 30. Okay, that is It is 144. 144 minus 120 is 24. And what is root 24? Okay, that is, this is 144 minus 120, that is 24. What is root 24? That is 4 into 2 root 6. That is plus or minus 2 root 6 divided by 2. Okay, if you cancel the 2, you will get magnitude of C is equal to 6 plus or minus root 6. There are two values, 6 plus root 6. The other value is like 6 minus root 6. Among this, we can take only one value, which they have specifically mentioned that C is greater than or equal to 6. Therefore, which value should take from here? This value should take. What is magnitude of C? 6 plus root 6. So that's it. Just substitute the value, you'll get the answer. Okay, we can substitute it here. Okay, I need to memorize this. This is 27, 6 plus root 6. And what is sine 60? Root 3 by 2. Okay. Okay, this is root 27. Okay, my mistake. Magnitude of vector A cross vector B is root 27. Okay. Therefore, next one. That is root 27 into okay, that is 6 plus root 6. That is into 6 plus root 6 into sine 60 is what? Root 3 by 2. Okay, so what is root 27 to root 3? That is root 81. And what is root 81? 9. That is 9 by 2 into 6 plus root 6. Okay, that's it. Yeah, C is the correct answer. Okay, next one. Okay. Another question based on triangles. Let ABC be a triangle of area 15 root 2. Okay, and vector AB, vector BC and vector AC are given. Okay, and 4 unknowns are the note. And it is given D is greater than 0. And then the square of the length of the largest side of the triangle ABC. See, this question, the students who does not know how to solve this will get the answer. I'll tell you later. So these are the sides of a triangle. We know that the sides of a triangle are like this. A, B, C. Okay, that is, we know that vector AB plus BC should be equal to what? AC. Triangle of vector addition. Vector AB plus vector BC is equal to what? Vector AC. Okay, so what is vector AB plus vector BC? I plus AI is what? A plus 1 into I plus again 2 plus B into J, 2 plus B into J plus C minus 7 into K. C minus 7 into K is equal to, this is 6I plus DJ minus 2K, right? Therefore, this will be A plus 1 is equal to 6 and this will be 2 plus B is equal to D. I am comparing the corresponding components. You know the condition for two vectors should be equal. Coefficients of corresponding components should be same. Okay. It will be C minus 7 is equal to minus 2. C minus 7 is equal to minus 2. Therefore, A is equal to what? 5. And okay, we can keep that like this. And C is equal to what? 5. Okay, so we already got A and C, but we need to find D also, D and B also. I think we need to find any one among B and D. For that, they have given you the additional information. That is, the area of the triangle is given, right? And how will you work out for the area of the triangle? Half into AB cross AC or, yeah, AB cross AC. Okay, therefore it will be like half into magnitude of vector AB cross AC, which is equal to what? 15 root 2. So AB cross AC will be 30 root 2. Okay, we need to find AB cross AC. That is IJK AB into 1, 2 minus 7. 1, 2 minus 7 and AC 6D minus 2. 6D minus 2. That is, it will be minus 4 plus 7D. That is 7D minus 4 into I. That is again minus 2 plus 42. That is plus 40. That is minus 40J and D minus 12 plus D minus 12K. Okay. So what is the magnitude of this one? We need to move to the next slide. That is, I am writing it here. That is vector AB cross vector AC is equal to 30 root 2. Okay. So I am taking the magnitude here. It will be like, I am squaring both sides. It will be 900 into 2. That is 1800. That is vector AB cross vector AC square is equal to 1800. Okay. So it will be like, next one. 7d minus 4 the whole square plus minus 40 the whole square plus, I think it's d minus 12, right? Yes, d minus 12 the whole square is equal to 1800. Okay, this is 1600. 1600, 1800 will get cancelled and becomes 200. This is 49d square plus d square is what? 50d square. Again minus 56d and minus 24d, that is minus 80d, plus 4 and 144, that is 158. Sorry, 16 and 144. What is 16 plus 144? 160. That is minus 40. That is minus 40 is equal to 0. Easily cancel out the zeros. 5d square minus 8d minus 4 is equal to 0. It's a quadratic equation D. We can easily solve this. And d will be 8 plus or minus root of 64, or you can use a factorization method, which one that is you want. That is 64. That is 64 plus 1680 divided by 10. That is d is equal to, this is 12. That is 8 plus or minus 12 by 10. That is 20 by 10. That is d is equal to 2, or d is minus 4 by 10. That is minus 2 by 5. So we know that d should be greater than, where is that? Greater than 0. Therefore, we can neglect this value. So what is the final cut value of d? That is 2. Okay, hope you got it. So now you got d, then for what is b? We know d is 2. If d is equal to 2, then what is b? B is 0. Okay, if d is equal to 2, then what is b? It is 0. Okay, now we need to find the maximum value of the side of the triangle ABC, right? That we can figure out from here. B is 0 and D is 2. Okay, D is 2 and B is 0. And what was A? I think we got A is 5. Okay, A is 5, and what is C? C is also 5. Okay. So sides will be like, what is magnitude of vector AB? Magnitude of vector AB is root 49 plus 4 plus 1, that is root 54. Okay. And what is magnitude of vector BC? Magnitude of vector BC is like root of 5 square plus 0 square plus 5 square, that is root 50. Okay, next one. This will be root of 6 square plus 2 square plus minus 2 the whole square, that is 36, 40, 44. That is, 36. So that is magnitude of vector AC is equal to what? Root of 44. So among this is the largest side. See, it practically bears the question like, we don't have to find, actually, we have find A, B, C and D, and we find out the largest side. But for someone who is guessing without know how to do this question, they will easily find the magnitude of this one and they will go for the answer. Okay, that's what I told you at the beginning of this question. Okay. See, however, after finding A, B, C and D, we got to know which is bigger. But actually, it goes for the side which is independent of this A, B, C and D. Okay, I hope you got what I'm saying. Okay, the next question. 3 vectors are given. Vector A, vector B, vector C. And the magnitude of 2 of them are given. That is, magnitude of vector A is equal to 2 and magnitude of vector B is equal to 3. Okay. And vector A is equal to vector B cross vector C. And alpha, it is given the interval of alpha, that is close to 0 to pi by 3, is the angle between vectors vector B and vector C. Then you need to find the minimum value of 27 into vector C minus vector A the whole square. Okay. Interesting question. So, we know that vector A is equal to vector B cross vector C, right? Therefore, magnitude of vector A is equal to magnitude of vector B into magnitude of vector C into sine alpha. Okay, so what is magnitude of A? That is 2. I think it's 2. 2 into 3 magnitude of vector C into sine alpha. Okay, So what is magnitude of C? 2 by 3 into sine alpha. I hope you got it. Okay, that is magnitude of C's. We need to find the minimum value of magnitude of C minus vector A the whole square. Okay, I think it's easy. That is, I'm going to find vector C minus vector A whole square first, and then we can attach 27. Okay, therefore, magnitude of vector C minus vector A the whole square is equal to magnitude of C square plus magnitude of A square minus 2 into magnitude of vector A dot vector C. That is, magnitude of vector C minus vector A the whole square is equal to magnitude of C square, okay, that is 4 by 9 sine square alpha plus magnitude of A square, that is 4 minus 2 into vector A dot vector C. See, what is vector A dot vector C? We have discussed that before. See, we know that vector A is equal to vector B cross vector C, right? Vector A is equal to vector B cross vector C. So basically A is a vector which is perpendicular to vector B and vector C. That is, vector A perpendicular to vector B and vector A perpendicular to vector C. Okay, so if these two vectors are perpendicular, the corresponding dot product will be what? 0. Therefore, this will be 0. Therefore, we can rewrite it like vector C minus vector A the whole square is equal to 4 by 9 sine square alpha plus 4. Okay, that's all. Now the logic part of this question. Okay, I'm writing it here. Hope it's okay. That is 27 into magnitude of vector C minus vector A the whole square. See, the problem here is we need to find the minimum value of 27 into vector C minus vector A the whole square. Okay, see, for that, we know that 27 is a constant. It won't change. We need to find the minimum value of vector C minus vector A the whole square. Okay, so basically we need to find the minimum value of this one. See, the only variable which is changing here is alpha. Okay, so for this to be minimum, this to be maximum, right? See, for vector C minus vector A the whole square should be minimum. This part should be this will be constant. This part should be minimum. For this to be minimum, the denominator part should be maximum. Okay, but the maximum value of sine alpha is 1. I know that, but we cannot take the value because alpha lies between closed interval 0 to pi by 3. So what is the maximum value of sine alpha, sine in those intervals? See, we know that sine is an increasing function. We know that sine is an increasing function. Therefore, increasing function from close 0 to pi by 2. Okay, so in this interval, the value of sine is progressively increasing. Okay, so to get the maximum value in this interval, just substitute the uppermost value, that is pi by 3 in this case. That is sine pi by 3, that is what? Root 3 by 2. And what is the square of sine pi by 3? That is 3 by 4. Hope you got it. Therefore, it will be 4 by 9 into 3 by 4 plus 4. That is 16 by 27. That is 27 into 16 by 27 plus 4. Okay, that's it. If you open it, you will get the value. 27 got cancelled. That is 16 plus 108. That is what? 124 is the final value. Okay, a slightly difficult question, but interesting one. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay, our next question, like vector A and vector B. The two vectors are given, and there is another vector which is represented like vector A cross B, cross I, and again cross I. Then vector C dot minus I plus J plus K, which is equal to, you need to find the value of C and then apply dot product to get the final result. Okay, and to find C, we need to find A cross B first and then cross it with I again and again with I 2 times. It's an easy one, doable question. Okay, slightly time consuming, but doable. I am finding A cross B first. That is, A cross B is I, J, K, and it will be minus 5, 1, minus 3, and 1, 2, minus 4. That is minus 4 plus 6. That is 2i. Again 20 plus 23. That is minus 23j. And minus 5, minus 10, minus 1. That is minus 11k. Okay, that is A cross B is. I am crossing it with I. See, there is no need of using determinants again and again. You need to use the determinants 3 times. Okay. there is no need of that. We need to know the basic properties of cross product. That is, we know that I cross j is equal to k, and j cross k is equal to I, and k cross I is equal to j. If it is in the reverse order, then apply a negative sign here. Okay. So it will be 2i cross I. It will be 0. J cross I. What is j cross I? Minus k. That is minus and minus becomes positive. 23k. And k cross I. That is j. That is minus 11j. Again with I. Okay, I have used this I and now using this one. Okay, that is 23k into I. K into I is j. That is 23j. J cross I. J cross I is minus k. That is plus 11k. Again with I. The last I. Okay. That is 23j cross I. J cross I is minus 23k. K cross I. That is plus 11j. So this is what C is. We need to dot this with minus I plus j plus k. And how will you do that? Easy one. That is I is not here. Don't bother. Minus 23 into, that is minus k into 20k. Minus 23. This is 11 plus 11. That is minus 12. Minus 12 is the final cut answer. Okay. Hope we got it. The next one. The three vectors again. Vector A is equal to alpha I plus 4j plus 2k. Alpha is not given. Okay. Vector B is equal to 5i plus 3j plus 4k. And vector C is equal to xi plus yj plus zk. Form a triangle such that vector C is equal to vector A minus vector B. And it is given that the area of the triangle is 5 root 6. If alpha is a positive real number, then you need to find the magnitude of vector C square. And how will you find magnitude of vector C square from here? Let's try. How will you find the area of a triangle? It's very easy. Half into vector A cross vector B, right? Therefore, it will be half into vector A cross magnitude of vector A cross vector B. That is equal to the area is given, right? That is 5 root 6. Okay. So we need to find A cross B first. That is I, J, K. A cross B is alpha 4, 2. Alpha 4, 2. 5, 3, 4. 5, 3, 4. Therefore, it becomes this is equal to 10 root 6 here. Magnitude of 16 minus 6. That is 10i, right? That is 10i. Okay. Next is 4 alpha minus 10. That is minus of 4 alpha minus 10 into j. Okay. Space is not sufficient. Okay. Is equal to 10 root 6 plus 3 alpha minus 20. That is 3 alpha minus 20 into k. Okay. So what is the magnitude of this one? That is root of 10 square plus 4 alpha minus 10 the whole square plus 3 alpha minus 20 the whole square is equal to 6. Okay. 10 root 6. Okay. Let's square both sides. It will be like 100 plus, this will be 4 alpha square is 16 alpha square plus 9 alpha square, that is 25 alpha square. This is minus 80 alpha, minus 80 alpha, minus 120 alpha, 100 plus 500 plus 500, that is 100 will be here, 400 will be here, which is equal to 600. Okay, therefore this 100, 600 will get cancelled, and this will be 25 alpha square is equal to 200 alpha. And they have given from a triangle, area of triangle, alpha is a positive real number. Okay, alpha is non-zero, therefore we can cancel this. What is the value of alpha? 8. Therefore, alpha is equal to 8. Okay. So we need to find magnitude of C square, right? It's very easy. If alpha is 8, we know that vector C is equal to vector A minus vector B, right? Just subtract it and take the modulus, that's all. Okay. Therefore, vector A minus vector B is 8 minus 5 is 3i. Vector C is equal to 3i. 4 plus j and minus 2k. Okay. That is magnitude of vector C is equal to C square. C square is equal to 3 square plus 1 square plus minus 2 whole square. That is 9, 10, 14. This is the final answer. Okay, I hope it's clear. Let's move to the last question. That is the final question for today's session. Okay, an interesting question. Let vector OA is equal to vector A and vector OB is equal to 12 vector A plus 4 vector B, and vector OC is equal to B, vector B. Okay, where O is the origin. See, it is given that they have said that if S is the parallelogram with adjacent sides OA and OC, then the area of the quadrilateral OABC divided by area of S is equal to. Okay, let's try and figure that out. Vector OA, OB and OC. OA is the origin. If S is the parallelogram with adjacent sides, vector OA and OC. Okay, that is vector OA and vector OC. Okay, vector OA and vector OC. And vector OABC is a quadrilateral, right? So we can plot vector B like this. Okay. So what is the area of a quadrilateral? How will you find the area of a quadrilateral? See, it's very easy in this case. That is, area of a quadrilateral is equal to half into this area of these two triangles. That is vector OA cross vector OB. Okay, plus half into vector OB cross vector OC. That is vector OB cross vector OC. That is half into vector OA cross vector OB plus vector OB cross vector OC. Okay, so what is vector OA cross vector OC? Vector OA is vector A, that is half into vector A cross. What is vector OB? That is 12 vector A plus 4 vector B. Okay, plus what is vector OB? Vector OB is equal to 12 vector A plus 4 vector B cross what? Vector OC, and vector OC is what? Vector B. Okay. Okay, we know that vector A cross 12 vector A will be 0. And what is vector A into 4 times vector B? There will be 4 into vector A cross vector B. Therefore, I am writing it here. That is half into 4 into vector A cross vector B. Okay. Magnitude of plus, what will be this one? We know that 4 vector B into vector B will be a 0. 12 vector A into vector B is 12 into vector A cross vector B. That is 12 into magnitude of vector A cross vector B. Okay. So this will be 16. 4 vector AB A cross B plus 12 into vector A cross B will be equal to 16 into vector A cross B. And 16 by 2 will be 8 into magnitude of vector A cross vector B. So this will be area of OABC will be 8 into vector A cross vector B divided by, see, area of S is very easy. Area of S is basically vector OA, that is vector OA is what? Vector A, and vector OC is vector B. So what is area of parallelogram S? That is vector A cross vector B, basic formula. Okay, so what is the result here? This 2 will cancel and the result will be 8. Okay, so 8 is the final cut answer for this question. Okay, and that's it. We have completed this one, and there will be a part 2 also for vectors. I hope you understood what I have taken in this class. Okay, there were so many questions. The trend is like so many questions were asked in vectors for 2024 and 2025 as well. So many questions is there. Okay, we have done some of them and we will complete it in the next session. Okay, and as again, thank you for listening and have a nice day.